Well, of course, Halloween is this weekend, and if you're looking for something to do, we have an event for you. Joining us now from the Museum of South Texas History is Shan Ranking and Renee Ballesteros. Welcome.
Good morning. We're glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you. Renee, first of all, you're organizing the event.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about the Dia de los Muertos event.
Okay, so it's our 12th annual Dia de los Muertos. It's one of the longest running in the Rio Grande Valley. It's definitely community-led, and we invite the community to come and participate in our event. We have a community-made altar exhibit, which is one of the unique parts of our event, as well as you can find multiple artisans. We have more than a dozen food vendors, great nature presenters, and lots of entertainment and dancing.
Now, most people know about Halloween, but not everybody knows about Dia de los Muertos. Tell us a little bit more about the holiday.
Yes, so Dia de los Muertos is traditionally observed in South Mexico. It's definitely a holiday that's being rewritten within our culture, and it's something that we've observed and adapted at the museum for more than the past decade. And it's definitely a lot of fun. It's a way to honor the deceased, and the altar exhibits that we have definitely bring that out.
And Shan, for those who haven't been to the museum, it's just a great place to learn about our area, isn't it?
It's a wonderful place to learn about our area. The museum expanded several years ago, and what we have done is bring a museum experience that's equivalent to that you would find in a major metropolitan area to the Rio Grande Valley. And what the exhibits are about is the culture of our region. We have a bi-national heritage, and the mission of the museum is to preserve and present the borderland heritage of South Texas and northeastern Mexico. So it gives people a wonderful overview of how our area evolved, and it's a great first stop for anyone who's coming to the valley to put what they're seeing in context.
Yeah, I went after work one day. There just wasn't enough time to see everything. You could spend all day there, maybe 2 days.
We have a wonderful history, and most people don't know all of the things that connect us to international events over the past centuries, the role that we've played in the development of the United States. And it's a wonderful, wonderful story for people to discover. The other thing that's really great about the museum is it helps families to start telling their own stories. As people walk through the exhibit, something will prompt them. My grandmother had this, let me tell you our story. And that museum studies have shown that that's very important for children to have a sense of context of where they fit in the world. So bringing your child to a museum is going to help them in that way. It also helps a child develop a lifelong love of learning, which helps them to be successful.
Now, Renee, talk a little bit more about the activities people can expect.
Definitely, it's going to be a very family-friendly event. There will be multiple free crafts for all ages, an interactive monarch tree. The monarch is our theme this year. We're going to be observing its flight, its great journey from Canada all the way down to Mexico. We're one of those many stops on its flight down there.
And there'll also be some music and dancing,
yes,
and food and drinks, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, there it is right there. It's Saturday from 10 to 4. If you've never been to the museum, there's the address for you and the prices as well.
And we do want to encourage everybody to bring cash. We don't have an ATM at the museum. There are some in the neighborhood, but the food vendors and the activities that they'll want to participate in, they may want to have some extra cash.
And the event will go on rain or shine, regardless of the weather.
All right, well, we want to thank you so much for being here, and best of luck with the event.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Look forward to seeing everybody on Saturday.